world.
This is a HeadGum podcast.
We don't do intros, Amir.
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit, are we already in this, son?
Get closer to the mic.
Even at someone else's house. Look. All right, I can already tell.
Oh, it's happening. All right, sorry. I'm ready.
I'm just going to say off the bat, I feel like Darren's going to try to pull some power moves on me.
I'm going to pull power moves on everybody.
That's cool.
What I will say is you guys should feel fortunate and really lucky because
man.
we don't have guests on our podcast. Like,
shit.
Ever.
We actually said, I think, what was it, like 2 months ago, we will never have a guest.
Really?
Yeah.
But then we were like, what if Justin Bieber wants to do it?
Right. I think there was like
Yeah.
4 people that we said we would do it.
And then we begged instead.
Yeah, and Marty emailed and we were like, okay.
Yeah.
So who are you guys?
I'm Amir Blumenfeld.
I'm Jake Hurwitz.
Okay, what do you guys do?
We have let's see.
What do you do for a living?
What do we do right now?
Like, what's the cool shit you do? What's the crazy shit you get into?
Yeah, dude.
I like that.
Today, I poured myself a whiskey, so
okay.
this is the craziest shit that I've done. I also edited a video today.
Yeah. We'll do video work, we'll do comedy, mostly comedy jokes, trying to make people laugh. Half of our lives is this podcast network. That
William's bored.
Half of
Your
your
life
life?
doesn't care about
No,
it.
it's
Half of
just
your life?
everything you guys are is everything I want Darren and I to be.
I feel like you guys are
so
you're
much
ahead of the
cooler than
curve.
us.
Okay, is it weird like we're kind of looking in a mirror right now?
No, well,
Yeah.
I
Not
wish
at
this
a mirror,
was a mirror.
but
One of us ain't trying to
you
rap.
get what I meant.
One of us ain't trying to rap.
first of all,
I'm trying to
Give
rap.
you guys
For
are more
real? No, but I wish.
You guys are further along than we ever were at your age. So
Oh,
that's
boy.
right off the bat. Secondly, you guys are also more talented because you guys have like the comedy stuff, but also the music stuff.
Oh,
like
no.
you guys make stuff that sounds
You also
good.
you shoot your own stuff.
Yeah.
You're also more attractive. I
Right.
think subjectively,
No.
from both
No.
of us.
When I was how old
I've
are you
been
guys?
looking
Can you guys
at
talk
you.
about your age?
Oh, yeah.
How
I'm
old are you?
22.
Okay, so when I was 22, I was a joke, a little pissant of a peanut boy. You're
barely-
already
Come on,
past
man.
where I currently am, which
Oh, no.
took me
No,
11
no,
years
no.
to get here.
No.
And
Let
I
me tell you.
peaked 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I just picked the right Instagram filters. That's the only real thing
Like,
I'm
looking
looking
at
at.
you.
Huh?
Like, what's
No,
your filter?
See, I don't use their filters.
Oh, you do that like
gotta
third party
Photoshop
app
it.
filter.
I don't want to use that bullshit. I'm like pretentious ass hipster. I should be like from New York, from you guys,
Yeah.
or Connecticut or something like that.
Technically, Connecticut, then New York. I don't want to be associated with Connecticut. No, I'm just kidding. I got a lot of pride. A lot of pride.
Beautiful state.
CT. Yeah.
say New York
203,
because you know
New
it's
Haven.
cooler.
I wish I was from.
Where are
New
you
York.
from?
I know I'm saying say New York because you know it's cooler.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is cooler.
Like,
It's
everyone
got
wants
people
to
from San Diego saying it from
we
LA.
did our time
Exactly.
in New York. We're New Yorkers.
Yeah, I wish I did.
So
I want
that's-
to do my time.
Where are you guys from?
I am from here. Well, I'm from Redlands.
Oh, I know.
Inland
like,
Empire? What's up?
Yeah.
We don't say that, all right? Because I'm embarrassed.
Why do I think that's cool though? Coming from outside, Inland Empire sounds dope as fuck.
Does that
It sounds a
sound
lot
cool to you
cooler
guys?
than
Wait, you
Spring
don't
Glen,
know?
dude.
Everyone is straight crackheads and like no teeth. They like to date their sisters, and that's like a weird thing.
Yeah.
It's not a cool
It's
place.
all about the sound. It's all about I'm from the Inland
Empire.
Empire, bitch.
Yeah,
dude.
What, Brooklyn?
And did you say bitch after? I'm from Connecticut.
Bitch.
I
bitch.
decided
That doesn't work.
yesterday I'm not going to use the word bitch anymore.
Oh, that's a
I
good
just
point.
used it, but you know it's hard.
See, you're
Let's just
already
say that
you
you're not
also
gonna
more
use it.
progressive than we were at our age. We were saying bitch at
You
age
said it
22.
earlier.
So
Yeah.
we were talking about, you guys are like kind of like a decade ahead of us. We were talking about how like
Definitely.
people are like saying that like lame is like a bad word. Now there's all these words that like you don't expect.
Lame is
Yeah.
a bad word?
Yes, it's a bad word.
Oh,
People
Exactly.
get
because
offended
it's
by
like an
bullshit.
invalid.
No, I mean because lame is a type of person when you're sick, and we were like, we're wondering what term are we using right now that in 10 years we're to be like,
Oh, that's a good question.
yeah.
like retarded is already
yeah.
big
oh yeah,
time
that
bad
one's
bad.
one. You're going to get tweets right about
Yeah,
that.
I would
People
never
are
say
mad.
that.
I have a friend that claims that he wants to take it back. He himself is not a retardee,
So he's not
but-
allowed to take it back.
No,
No.
absolutely
Where's it
not.
going?
It was. I guess it,
Nah.
like he could. They took it from him, and he's
Yeah.
like, I want it back. I really
Exactly.
liked it.
I'm like, man, you don't claim it.
Oh, I have a good one. That'll be.
I'm
you're not
excited.
supposed to say. It might already be borderline.
What is it?
the F word.
Saying you're a pussy.
Oh yeah, I'm
Oh, yeah,
not
that's-
into that one. I see.
It's all the effeminate as a derogatory thing. That's all gonna be not okay.
See,
Because
I
it
like
starts
that
with
one.
bitch.
I like
Pussy,
that.
But like, what does pussy mean? It's calling somebody a vagina and saying that's a bad thing to be.
See, in my head, it's not
Yo.
calling that. It's not saying that, but I guess I understand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use pussy in a good way. I'm like, oh, pussy
Please,
up,
please
dudes.
do it right now.
Oh.
Like, dudes, we're going out to the club tonight. Let's pussy up.
Oh, that's good.
Let's pussy up.
pussy is
Yeah.
a glorious thing, so
Hell
it
yeah.
should sort of be
It really is.
like, how was that? Oh man, it was pussy.
I am right now going through getting over my pussy fears.
Oh, you have
saying the
fears.
word pussy?
No, like looking at pussy and like going in there. I always
looking
feel
at
like for too long it was like, no man's land for me. And now I've been looking at pussy land and I'm like, oh, I fit in here.
Oh
Yeah.
man, you are 22 and I love it. It's so weird. I went through the same exact stage, I think.
Did you go through that at 22, or is that more like 16?
I don't think I was familiar enough with pussy until I was at least 22. And then I was like, I feel like it was like my first girlfriend in my very early 20s, maybe 21. I'm like, you're allowed to. I'm just gonna study this.
Yeah.
Like you'll let me get as close as I want to it.
You really don't mind when I put my hand on the hip?
Yeah, and that was it. That
all
was
right.
like your first lesson.
Were you scared? Because I feel like Will at a time might have been a little scared.
I don't think I was ever. I don't think I was scared. I was
No.
very, very curious.
It's hard because it's the most different thing from our bodies.
Yeah,
like
it's the opposite.
And
It's
Will,
the exact opposite.
you only exist in that like place for like like at most like half an hour to 90 minutes, like a
That's
day. If that's if you're doing.
What about in your life total? Like,
They're in
how
a-
much
Oh,
fun
no,
do you
no.
think-
But like you can't just go down there and like have a nice like weekend with a vagina. You got to like dip into it, come back out. It's like
yeah.
excavating fossils. You have to like be very delicately and then go back
I've
away.
had a couple good weekends. though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've had a
I
couple
think
long
you can have
weekends.
a weekend down there.
You can. It's,
6 to 12 hours.
It gets tiring, but
Darren's sex stories are different. Darren will be like talking about going in there for hours and hours. I don't get it.
I mean, sometimes I gotta explore.
See, Darren's my sex coach.
Yeah. So what is
Here we go again.
what's he working on right now?
See, he always says I'm the sex coach. I've never once agreed to this job, but for some reason,
facto.
yeah, I guess so. So,
You're-
what
yeah.
move are we working on now?
I'm working on the backhand swing.
The
a lot-
back. Okay.
Yeah.
Backhand swing.
Yeah, you when you riding her, you put your hand like this.
Oh yeah. You're
For those
whip-
of you who listen to it, it was a bad visual.
yeah. He was lassoing.
Yeah, I was
you were
thinking about-
whipping and nay-naying.
Whip it and nay
Yeah.
and the dab. I hate these new kid dances. All right.
New kid, you're 22.
22.
I know.
You're
I know.
responsible for this.
I'm 22 and I hate everybody my age. All these dumbass fucking dances you guys are doing make me want to fucking kill myself.
Will we do that at home? Not here. People are around. People get scared.
I'm sorry.
I love it.
I got really mad just now. I'm not gonna lie. I just pulled out my inner being.
I think the problem when you do like dances like dabs just immediately get taken away from people because like the social media like sweeping it up, like it doesn't even get a chance to be cool. As soon as it's popular, it's lame because then like
you
Bernie
hit-
Sanders did it, and you're like, oh,
Did he really?
No, I don't know. But
No,
I
that would
Hillary
be
Clinton
fun.
dabbed. Hillary
No
Clinton dabbed.
shit.
Yeah.
Did she dab?
Do you remember me freaking out about that? I was
the
like,
first
oh.
president, the first one of those candidates to dab gets
No,
my
okay.
vote.
I didn't realize like how like fucking really desperate they are. Okay,
They
I'm
will
not-
do anything.
They will
dab.
do anything. I didn't real. I'm not saying it was fake or not, but Bernie Sanders, there's a clip where he's giving a regular speech. And then give him all the things, and then someone,
saw that
yeah, someone collapses off the side of the stage. He runs over there and tries to save them. Everybody but you needs to go do that.
Yeah, it's true.
Why are you the one?
It was a stunt. Let's be real. It was a stunt. It had to be a stunt.
Yeah.
They planted that person to pass out.
was
so
the-
Bernie can save the day.
It was like the Sandlot. Have you guys seen the Sandlot?
I have seen the
Yeah,
Sandlot.
it's like
Yeah,
that
Squints.
girl that like winks at the guy, or when she's passed. Oh no,
Ends up-
Squints is passed out, and then he winks at his buddies because he's getting CPR from the hot lifeguard.
Yeah, that she-
Ooh, maybe
that's
hot
there.
will be taken away too.
How can I say? How old are you guys?
30,
You're 30.
I'm 33.
You're 33.
How old were you guys when you started Jake Amir?
20. I was 21 or 22.
Yeah, and I was 24.
Okay, so this is weird.
It's your ages.
Should I do this now? Should
Whoa.
we do this now?
Should we do what?
Do it.
I just want to say, I hung out with you guys a couple times. I don't know if I really brought this up, but
This is where we get sentimental. All right.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
It's about time.
Let's bring the lights
I'm
down.
like, if you guys had a light dimmer button, I would have had. We would have
already
had to
some
blow
mood
you.
lighting
Why
in
the
this
fuck is
room.
Marty not in here doing the fucking lights?
Don't
There's
you
a
know you
dimmer
guys
real
could have got a
close.
free blow? Like,
Shit.
but
And you've been coached recently too.
Darren's been teaching me how to blow dick. no, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. That was somebody else. Like,
That was a different person teaching you.
I'm really genuinely excited about what you're gonna say.
oh, I just want to say I love you guys. I've been watching you guys for years.
Dude,
Is that a weird thing for you?
no, thank you.
I think it's really exciting because it's not often that we get to meet people that like our stuff that are also doing stuff that we
Yeah.
really like. I feel like it happens a lot at shows where people are like, "Oh, I'm a big fan."
Right.
And they might be great people on their own, but like I don't know anything about them.
Right.
So it almost, I don't want to say it means more because that makes me an asshole, but it means a lot coming from you guys who are also creating shit.
Oh no, but I'm like one of the ones.
Like
I know a lot.
You might have been the first, like, I guess, I don't know if you guys consider yourself YouTubers, but you're like the first YouTube channel that I definitely watched. Not really College Humor, but specifically your show.
Awesome.
So it's like weird to like be sitting in this
incredible.
place where you guys definitely get a lot of pussy.
Yeah.
And like
oh
this is
my
where
God.
you live.
Is this where Jake lay?
Yeah.
Oh,
I usually just lie, supine on this
On this
board right
wood.
here.
In the studio.
You can't ever be like sad in this house, right?
I have been scared in this house before.
That's scared, yeah.
Because
Definitely
when
be scared.
I come home and nobody's here, and then like there's
You
a
hear
fucking
anything?
Yeah.
There's too many closet that
Dude,
people can be hiding in.
I don't even have to I could just be sitting in my bed and all of a sudden I think about a little boy appearing on my balcony and I'm like, oh no,
little
he's
boy.
there.
Darren gave me one of the scariest visuals that I could get. Explain it to me. I think I've had you explain it before though. But you're laying in your bed. This is what I think would be the worst case scenario.
All right,
I don't know what
scariest
you're talking
visual.
about.
Like you're laying in your bed in your closet.
Oh, I forgot exactly what
It's
the little
like-
boy said, but you're laying in your bed in your closet. Maybe you watched a scary movie that night or just saw like a trailer. I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
But the lights are dim.
Yeah.
Lights are off. Fuck
Sort of
that.
like that blue moonlight.
Yeah, that blue
light.
moonlight.
Yeah.
Let's say it's raining outside. All right,
Okay.
so you're
It's
already
currently
kind of
raining.
cold and scary.
Yeah.
This is great.
I'm a little scared right now.
And you hear a sound. What was it? What did they say? There was
I'm not afraid.
there was a little boy because the little boy,
no, it was
little
little.
I hate
guy,
it.
little boy in a movie is always the scariest for some reason.
Yeah.
and he
And-
whispers,
Fuck. What
"I'm
was
not. What did he do to me, Daddy?" Or
Oh
something.
god,
What did he do to me, Daddy?
I got a scary. I
God.
always think whenever I think about it, I think it's somebody who's been murdered coming back to hurt me, and they're always saying, "No one should have to die like that."
That
like
is
they were
fucking
killed in
terrifying.
some brutal way, and that's why they're still around, and they like fucking need to kill me the same way. I don't know.
How do you sleep in this house?
I just make sure Amir's home.
Oh, really?
If
We'll
he's
sleep in
not,
the same bed. If
Oh, you guys
it's like,
share rooms?
curl up on the foot of
Dude,
his
that's
bed
super
like a
cute. Will and I
dog.
are doing the same thing.
I had a dream this week. You know, the worst kind of dreams are the dreams where you dream you're in your bed, like that, and you have the clothes on that you just had.
yeah, so it's like, it feels real.
Yeah, it feels
Yeah,
right.
I just got a bed frame. I've been sleeping on a mattress for the past 3 years. So
You
now
are
it's
growing right up, right in front of my goddamn eyes.
I know.
I love it.
It's really happening. I'm just very honest about it. I don't need to be this detailed.
You know, we're saying like career-wise and shit. I just want to tell you, I bought a bed frame for the first time
At
this
22?
year. No,
Oh,
at
at
20
this year?
Yeah, at 29, I bought my first bed frame.
Wow.
So that's a real benchmark.
Wait,
You're
so was
ahead
the
of me.
mattress just on the floor?
I had a box spring, and
Wow.
mattress on a box spring. That was
Moving
it.
up.
Well, see, my mom was like, "Oh, at a certain point, you're gonna have to get a bed frame." Was it that you had to do it, or you just like, "Oh, I'm grown up now"?
I just remember like I was moving around so much. Like I want to get a bed frame. I'll have to carry it everywhere I go. I want to just like throw out my mattress
That's
every
the
other year.
Same thing. Mine is out of pure laziness. I've talked about it before. My room is empty. I have nothing in it.
Zero.
Mostly because like I get
He's not
distracted
joking.
very easily. It's literally nothing in there. I get distracted very easily. So if I had even just a poster or something, I just look at it all the time and get
So
fucking distracted.
you're like a sleeper cell. Like it looks like you could just throw everything in a duffel bag.
Yeah,
and,
but
and never have lived there.
The second reason why is because I'm fucking lazy. When we gotta move.
Dude. I think I stress out about moving for no reason. I have no plans to move, but like every time I buy something, I'm like, oh, well, I'll have to put this in a box one day.
I wish you would have took a photo of your old room, and maybe you did take a photo. But the last 2 places we lived at, Will literally just had his bed in the middle of the room and
Oh, wow.
nothing else. So like I'm sure like
Nothing.
Like, it looks like someone just dropped it there and was going to come right back
Yeah.
with all of your possessions.
Yeah.
And then they never came.
No wall
Yeah.
behind your head, open floor behind your head.
Yeah, it's nothing behind.
You know
it.
that gives you bad dreams.
Yeah, it definitely.
wait, really?
does.
Why?
I don't know why, but there's some feng shui shit about it that like
Because
if
the
there's
evil
open-
stuff comes from the wall, and if you're right in front of the
You know
wall,
what?
then the
Just
wall
test
is
this
a
theory out.
shield.
Like
Fucking
next time
boogeyman.
when you're if you're listening and you have trouble sleeping, if there's a window right behind your head, or if your bed's in the middle of the room, I swear to God, push it next to a wall and you'll sleep better.
It definitely fucked with me. It's some serious masochistic shit. I couldn't sleep because it just gives you anxiety. I don't feel safe from anywhere. But you know, I'm like
Too lazy even to push the bed against the
like,
wall.
it's already here. Darren laid it here when I convinced them to put it in the room. So. No, yeah, I liked it though.
And now?
It fucked with me though, huh?
Now it's in the corner.
Now it's also kind of off. It was in the corner, but I didn't like it.
What kind
Oh,
of bed frame did you get?
Just some shit off Amazon because IKEA was even more expensive.
Yeah,
Really?
How is it that
Bed frames are fucking
Amazon
expensive.
will send me this shit?
Will
But
they
I
assemble
can't
it too?
Huh?
Did they assemble it too?
No, I had to do that shit.
That's a white glove service.
Plus, like, $90 for y'all to drive a fucking car to my house?
Yeah.
From Burbank?
Now, can I... while Will cools off, can I ask you guys a question?
No, I want to be in this.
Will, you got anything else?
Oh, no, fuck.
All right, yeah, we can ask a question.
So you guys are, 10 years ahead of us? And I feel like we are following a similar path.
Okay.
So what's next for us? Because you guys are the experts.
You're 22 and you're...
I'm 25.
Oh, shit. It is almost the exact same, like 2.5 years different.
And we, have similar
The saddest
haircuts.
thing is that,
Yeah.
10 years...
That's
you guys
a
are not
little
10 years behind us. You're, like, maybe 2 years behind us.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's a stretch.
You're where we are, but you're
That's
just
3
happen to be 10 years
compliments.
younger.
But if you think of, like... if we meet 10 years from now, you guys aren't going to be like still looking up to us. We are going to be like begging you all to hang out with us.
Well, maybe y'all need to just get on some billionaire shit, and then
That would be fucking great.
Are you guys trying to get to some billionaire shit?
That'd be fun, yeah.
Is that the goal?
Being rich would be great.
I know some
Yeah.
people are like, no, I don't want to be rich.
Yeah.
I'm
I
good
think-
where I'm at. Well, what the fuck is wrong with
Yeah.
you? Yes,
No.
you do want to be rich.
My life is a
about-
game, and I'm just trying to like rack up the score. And the score is money in the bank.
Okay.
So
I think about money that same exact way.
you do or you do not?
Dude, I don't think do you really think of money like a tallying thing, like ching, 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 and you're like, that's winning, that's winning, that's winning. Every time you hear the sound.
Yeah.
I'm interested to
I'm
hear how you
sorry.
think about it.
I think about money is almost like, I guess money is like an attaboy, the same way that views on a video are like an attaboy, or a pat on the back from your old man's like an attaboy. So I want to like be creatively fulfilled and have a measure of success, and money's a really easy way to measure success.
Because it's like quantifiable.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll
So,
give
like-
you this much points to do it. And
But
you're
I
like,
think
okay,
I
so
wouldn't
that's
just
good.
make, like, if somebody paid me $1 million $1 million, I would shit in this glass and drink it. But
Hold on, did you say you'd shit in the glass and
I would
drink
shit
it?
in that glass and drink it for $1 million.
would
yeah.
you really?
I think
I
so.
think I would do that too.
have food poisoning for a day, and then you'll be a millionaire.
I admire Darren's real love for money, like a
Oh
real
my
rapper,
God.
because I would never do that shit. Like, I want it, but I'll find something else.
My mom poisoned my brain.
Something.
My mom really poisoned
She
my
poisoned
brain because all she cares about. That sounds mean, but like her drive is money too. So like,
Well, what kind of mom do you have? I have a Jewish mom. What kind of mom do you
I
have?
got a Filipino mom who has
mom.
like had a flower shop and a carpet store and like builds mansions and it does everything. So like
Yeah.
all she wants to do is make millions. So
Yeah.
like I'm the same way. I got to figure out how to make
Jewish
millions, and I will
mom-
shit in that cup with you.
Well, I mean, turning it into a game like that is kind of fun because it's like then your goal is to make millions of dollars, and then it's super fun. But I just don't have that same goal.
Now what if all three of us shit in the cup and then you have to drink that?
No,
and I will
just
give you $1
one
million.
more of us.
Do I get to negotiate? Do I get to be like, I want $2 million?
No, but
Like,
I have
it's just-
a briefcase with $1 million right here.
All three of you guys. I don't know if I could if it's that much. If it's that much.
Why are we talking about drinking shit? Like, when
No.
did that narrative
Well,
start?
because
I guess
we've all
mix
had
it up.
food
I would
poisoning.
Oh, we're
it,
mixing
yeah,
with water.
I mean, there's an ice cube. There's some whiskey
Yeah,
in that
yeah.
glass. I think I could get the whiskey notes on the back end.
The
and I could
liquidity.
justify-
Yeah.
I want the money so bad, I don't think I can keep it down.
Now, let me tell you this. I want to raise the stakes to $2.5 million.
Wow.
Awesome.
But
Don't
I
do
get
it.
to leave here for half an hour, and I'll come back with some shit.
Oh, you're going to go
Oh,
somewhere?
we
and
don't know where
find
it is.
Shit?
Yeah, and I'm gonna find shit from somewhere, but it'll only take half an hour, so you know it's not that far.
I
So this
don't-
isn't like
like-
Bakersfield shit.
Are you
Yeah.
talking about shit like
Inland
in a
Empire
little-
Well, I mean,
shit.
it's-
Yeah, like literal shit. I'm gonna find somebody.
Oh,
shit.
this could be like Boyle Heights shit,
Yeah.
or
Or
you
you
I mean,
might-
you go to Skid Row. You get to Skid Row
Oh, no,
in
we're
15
going-
minutes from here.
we're
Yeah,
definitely
or
going
even
to
worse.
the valley. We're
Even
going
worse,
to the
Van
valley.
Nuys.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my god, I'll go to Van Nuys.
I know you guys don't go to Van Nuys.
I grew up in the Valley, so you don't tell me about Van Nuys.
No, I know, but like as
Definitely.
a 33-year-old man,
Yeah.
look me in the eyes and tell me you still go to Van Nuys.
That's
Well,
a cool
when I
lyric,
need to-
actually. Look me in the eyes and tell me you'll go to Van Nuys.
That is a great
I gotta
one.
write that shit
Look
down.
nice. He called it. He called
Look me in the eyes and tell me you go to Van Nuys.
Please.
Only when I want to go to Krispy Kreme if it's still open.
That's in Burbank.
That's Burbank,
That doesn't
dude.
count.
Wasn't there one? There was one on Van Nuys and Sherman Way.
Oh,
I
okay.
feel
I might
like-
be ignorant. I didn't know that.
Maybe it closed.
I don't
We're
want to
going there
admit that I
tonight.
know Van Nuys.
It's
Okay,
that wide fucking street with all the car dealerships.
Is that Ventura?
That's Van Nuys.
That's Van Nuys.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
One time, Will and I. This is when we were even younger. We were trying to find our first apartment. We didn't live
yeah.
together at the time, but we were trying to save some money. And we went to an apartment in Van Nuys, and it looked like fucking a bomb went off. This was
Yeah.
the worst. The apartment wasn't even done. Like there was dudes fucking putting cement down in the apartment.
It just looked like this is where the government was going to drop like one of them drones on.
There's definitely fucking a ton of trash in the middle of it.
That's the shit that I want to drink, man.
I can't get to Van Nuys back. But the funny part to me is that we were going to see an apartment, and the guy was like, "Oh, you want to see the apartment? Here, look, it's not going to look anything like this
at all."
That's happened to us twice.
Wait, you guys live together now, right?
Yeah.
We do. We have.
We're in North Hollywood?
No.
In a secret spot if Darren doesn't keep putting our addresses out.
I said our personal address on the podcast yesterday.
That's
the place
insane.
we just moved out. And some people tweeted it to us today, like a photo.
Fucking
I'll
Darren's
say
hilarious.
it. I'll say the fucking
Why is
address
this
right
your
now.
ransom?
Wait, the current address? No, you don't have to say the current.
Oh my god.
I like to take risks. I don't know what that really means yet.
I wouldn't
so I'm
take that
kind of
risk.
like throwing fucking darts. But yeah, do you really go to the Valley?
I go to the Valley. Yeah, I would like to see my parents and stuff. They're still there.
Oh, they still live there?
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
I
you should
remember-
move them out, man.
Yeah.
Like, you should move them in there. There's plenty
That's
of
kind
room.
of money I care about. Like,
Me
the move your
too.
family out money is
I
fucking
can't
dope.
yeah.
wait to
Like-
buy my parents a house.
That'd be fucking sick.
Oh.
I could get on board for anything. Like, yeah, for that kind of money, then it's about the money.
So you're really down to drink some shit.
Yeah, I would. If
got
it
some
like
issues, man.
My parents are very comfortable too. But if they got them a nice house, I would. Yeah, drink shit for them.
Oh God.
Love my mother.
So Jake, when you start like building this body, when did that begin?
Do you think I have a good body?
Hell yeah.
When did you glow up?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Guys.
I learned that term last week. When
What does
did
it
you glow
mean?
up? It means when you get success, you become
Yeah.
very good looking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at you, man.
I don't
Interesting.
know. I don't see it, but I'm working. I'm trying to work out lately.
Oh, really?
I can tell.
What's your
It's
diet
working
like?
My diet's garbage in the morning.
out. Yeah.
Every single day, I get the same exact thing from Starbucks. It's croissant and an iced coffee with sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I
bad.
think he does the same shit.
But
Yeah.
then the rest of the day, no more bread. I do a smoothie for lunch, salad as a snack, and then nothing for dinner. Or,
Wait,
like,
so
or
you
no,
do
eggs,
eat-
like
that
eggs
is-
for dinner or something.
That's healthy.
Yeah, I mean, the rest after breakfast, my diet's like very, very healthy.
Why did you do this? Trying to glow up for reals?
I don't know. Well, I'm really into rock climbing. And
Oh yeah, that shit's terrible.
yeah, well, I like it. Yeah, totally. I love it. I just can't disagree with people. But I've like reached this point in rock climbing where I'll never get better than I am unless I change my diet. So I'm trying that
Do you
out.
have to be like
Yeah.
super thin or,
Yeah, you
or
just have
super
to-
strong? or
yeah,
what
I
is it?
feel like-
You
Like-
actually have the perfect like rock climber's physique.
Really?
Which
For
is,
sure.
like
Both
long
you guys
and
do.
lean.
You
That's
guys are
compliment
both,
number
like,
4,
slender
man.
and cut.
We have the same body, but for those of you who are familiar with Photoshop, when you hit Command T and you just stretch it out like that we have the same body, but his is bigger.
Yes.
Yeah,
Transform.
and then if you stretch out
I
Darren,
seen a
it
picture of
becomes.
you without your shirt, and you're ripped.
Oh, what? When was
Yeah,
that?
recently.
I don't think
It's
so.
on Instagram. It
Uh-uh.
was.
You
Yeah, there was
posting
an-
pictures without a shirt on?
Man, by the summertime, why you think I'm wearing these jackets? I'm about to reveal some shit.
Are you
all right?
What
you've been-
Are you lifting? You diet? What do
Well,
you
let
do?
me tell you, I get up in there in the morning. I'm like, let me carry some shit. Okay, like there's something that's really strange that happens to me now, where I just like start talking like my dad's friends. Like they like
And your dad.
possess me.
so
And your dad.
Wait, where
My
did you
dad,
grow
yeah.
up?
Huh?
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in the Bay Area.
Oh, really? Where?
Your
Yeah,
voice is
in Richmond.
You can make it really deep, huh?
Yeah.
You go a real tenor.
I don't know how. Just something started happening a couple months ago where I like noticed that
Puberty.
Puberty is okay. Yeah, this kid in high school told me, he was like, he was this black guy. He just
Was that him
transferred
giving
from-
you dabs?
Yeah, it was him giving me
Okay.
dabs. 'Cause he was so cool to me because like I didn't know I was black until like 2 weeks ago. But he was this black guy. He was cool. He transferred from private school, and he was like, I believe everything he was said. But he was stupid, so he got C's in private school. So they had to sit on the regular school, but he got A's there. So. So people just like to be stupid, but if you tell him it's less than that, okay, I'm sorry, but he's cool as fuck.
What did he tell you?
Yeah, but he was like, man, there's 2 puberties. There's a second puberty. So I live my life.
Like a second coming? What?
Yeah, really believing that there's a second puberty.
That's really cool. I could get on board with second puberty.
Second puberty.
What I
I think
happens
I
at
went through
second
second
puberty that
puberty.
doesn't happen at first puberty?
I don't know. Maybe you like learn.
Did he not tell you?
No,
He
and
just
I
said
never
he-
asked again because I was too scared.
Oh wow.
You know, it kind of makes sense. If you, like puberty comes when you're like between 13 and 15 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then second puberty feels almost like in your early 20s. That's when you figure out what to do with the new body that you've finally grown.
Yeah.
Because that's like you've stopped growing at what, 18 or something like that?
You know what?
I think guys are at 21.
I think
or maybe
that's
that's girls.
true.
Shit, I don't know.
Because I'm literally, as of recently, okay, this is like a real deep inner thought that I didn't need to share, but I'm literally figuring out how to use my body in specific ways.
Oh.
Like how I need to stand. And like, I never sit in chairs correctly anymore because I've learned that this is more comfortable.
Yeah.
It's not right, but like, we're trained to like, how the fuck, I've been getting upset about the school system lately. And I'm thinking about how all the desks are the same and all the kids sit the same.
Posture, yeah.
What the hell? No kids we're not all the same. Some kids need standing desks and punching bags. That's how I feel. Which is where I come from. I was the punching
His mom's
bag.
a teacher, so he got a lot of
A teacher in Richmond?
Yeah, not a good idea. I
that
think she's about to retire. I'm so happy.
That Coach Carter shit.
Yeah, Coach Carter was from Richmond, California.
That's right.
What age does she teach?
She teaches 6th grade.
Oh shit, that's a tough one.
I realized last night. No, that was today on the way to Starbucks in the morning. I
Oh,
realized,
you also do Starbucks every morning?
Yes, I do.
What do you get?
I get a tall iced coffee. I realized my mom talks to everybody like they're
I got a
6th
medium.
graders.
Because she
coffee. Go
usually
ahead.
does hang out with 6th graders.
Yeah.
So
Because she
sorry.
hangs out with 6th graders so much.
Continue with your Starbucks
That
order.
was just
Yeah,
it.
I really want to know the Starbucks stuff.
Starbucks?
I mean, I'm
Oh.
there with you, but I want to know.
You do
Do you guys both get Starbucks every
I
morning?
don't.
No.
I just go because he's
It's
a
part of the
carpool
routine.
situation.
Yeah, yeah.
They're in the companies. I get in the Starbucks. I
Yeah.
look around. I see these business folk.
Yeah.
And I know what I want. Because I used to get embarrassed coming to Starbucks.
Look at Jake. He's in it.
Yeah.
Dude,
look at
I'm a basic B.
We don't use that word. Thank you.
But Starbucks is. I'm not gonna if I can plug Starbucks.
Wait,
They're
what
a
did you get?
philanthropic corporation though.
A tall iced coffee? Black?
Yeah. Well, no, I put half and half in it.
So do
Just cream, no sugar.
Yeah. I don't put any sugar in it.
You don't like it to be sweet?
I do sugar.
Oh, really?
You like it
put it in
bitter
some?
like that?
I like it bitter, yeah, because I'm a little masochistic.
Yeah.
I like giving it to myself.
Do you like it hot or cold?
I like it cold.
Always. Even when it's cold out.
Even when it's cold out, I still like it cold. 'Cause
Have you ever
the hot
been in
shit's
like
too hot?
the winter, like New York winter, and still get iced coffee?
I feel like you're getting set up for some shit.
What's going on?
I'm just wondering how like resolute you are. Like, are you on Jake's level of being resolute like every day for
It
the
could be
last 10
below
years?
0. I get the iced.
Oh,
coffee.
I always get the iced
Same-
coffee
same
for
exact
sure
thing every day. Yeah.
I don't.
I think there's something comforting about it. Like when we were in Australia, it was wonderful. 2 whole weeks away from home. You know what? It felt really nice to go into a Starbucks in Australia and be like, this feels familiar.
Oh, because it's
Australia-
everywhere.
That's true.
It's
Australia,
nice.
by the way, is the most American country you can possibly
Is it
travel
really?
to. Yeah, it might as well be Canada. It's
We
so
have-
fucking
that's not
close
true.
to America.
Well,
We have a
that's-
coworker that's Australian, and she talks shit about America all the time.
But we talk shit about them too, but we think it's funny. But like, think about it. We have the same story as Australia. There was a bunch of white people that went to the country, killed all the people there, grew up shop.
Australia is the America,
Yeah.
but for I guess the same country, England.
Yeah.
Yeah, like America, they say Australia was like founded by convicts or whatever, because that's how it was first populated. Britain
Wait,
was
what?
doing the exact same thing. Well, so Britain sent prisoners to Australia. That was like a new sentence for them.
So fucking epic.
I didn't know
Remote
that.
island nation. Yeah.
And this isn't how it is now. Like, you get on an airplane and you land in
Yeah.
Australia.
It was like basically a year at sea to get to your prison.
fuck.
And then
God damn.
Fuck the queen.
but the crazy thing is they were doing the same exact thing to America. Like, America was being settled by lots of people, but Britain was also sending prisoners there. The difference between the two countries is that America rebelled. And I don't think Australia ever did.
They're okay with it.
They're just like, oh, we're good. We still like the king.
I think the weather was nicer in Australia, so like, this is fine, actually. I'm like comfortable. And then in America, it was like snowing, and they're like, fuck this shit.
Have you guys seen The Revenant?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
So, like, no spoilers, but basically it's about Leonardo DiCaprio going through
I hope
America.
you give all the spoilers after saying that.
Oh, no. I'm just saying it's about him going through America, and it's fucked up.
He goes through some shit.
He goes through some shit.
Yo, I thought that movie was so beautiful. I had a fucking religious experience watching that movie.
Yeah.
Now,
I loved
It's
it.
a film.
Would you do what Leo did for $1 million?
Oh, I didn't see the movie.
You didn't see
Okay.
it?
He eats
When you
he eats shit.
Oh, he drinks shit.
Just
Just
being
from
in-
start to finish, would
being
you,
in the
would you be
cold.
that character in real life for $1 million?
Oh, I thought you meant would you act in that movie for $1 million?
No, no,
Because
no.
Leo got paid 20.
He got paid 20. Did he really?
No, I have no idea.
It's really. I don't think I would.
That's impossible.
I don't think I would.
You don't. I don't think you have.
Why, I
Sorry,
would
no,
die.
no disrespect. I don't think you have the skill set.
I don't think I do either.
Did he
That's a
did he
different type
kill
of man.
did he
That's
kill his
Even
friend and eat
seeing
him?
the movie, I don't think even knowing everything that I'd have coming, I don't think I could possibly.
Did he
prepare.
kill his friend and eat him? Is that what's going on?
No. I mean, we said
Okay,
no spoilers.
no spoilers.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no
Amir, you're
spoilers.
not in this
One thing-
conversation.
yeah.
So,
One thing
it's just us thing.
One thing I saw in the movie is that there are characters who went to go kill like an elk or something to get their breakfast. Can you imagine if you woke up in the morning and your breakfast was still alive too?
Right.
Yeah.
You don't get to eat unless you kill it.
And sometimes there might not be any.
Yeah. And sometimes you can chase an elk and it'll just get away. And you're like, all right. Well, that's frustrating.
Yeah.
I don't have any food.
I feel like
so
you'd
talk
kill an
about
elk
familiar.
for Starbucks.
Yeah, I could probably. I mean, if I can't get the butter croissant heated up,
I'd drink a
then I would,
glass
yeah.
of shit.
I would eat a bison heart.
I mean, I think the four of us can like take down some animals.
I don't think so.
If we needed to, do you
elk.
think we could all survive in the woods
No.
for a week?
See, I don't know. How are you like? What was I saying? Me and my friend, I have a friend named Joe, and we like to go out into the wild and jump around and shit, jump
Yeah.
off rocks and just have a good time. And we typically don't get hurt.
Yeah.
How are you with that type of scenario? Do you fall? Are you clumsy?
I'm not that clumsy, though I did break my heel outside a couple of years ago. But
Was
aside, I'm usually I like the outdoors.
But besides that incident, you like outdoors.
yeah.
What about you, Amir?
I'm not like an outdoorsy kind of guy. I'm not one to lead a camping group.
Okay.
I can go with people and like sort of enjoy myself,
Would
but
you
I'm
be
never going to be
miserable?
like, guys, don't worry, I can do this. Let me cook food. Let me start the fire. Let me do this.
I'm straight up useless.
I'm not even talking about camping right now.
And my life to my friends, you
Like
guys know.
I ate a
Yeah.
banana earlier with the peel on. I don't get anything.
If y'all need somebody to come up with ideas of games we could play at the end of the
That's
day,
very necessary.
Can you lead Mafia?
Yeah. Oh no, I had a long time ago.
Yeah, Mafia is fun.
Explain that to me again.
I don't
that
really
Mafia
full.
Wars?
I don't quite remember, but it's like you close your eyes and like a leader like taps a guy and he's
Yeah.
like in charge of killing
We
people.
played a new version of that. Have you guys ever heard of Werewolf?
Yeah.
Yes.
Werewolf I played recently, like a New Year's party or whatever, and shit got ugly. Like,
Wait, is that the
people
one you
almost
have to?
weren't friends
Everybody
anymore.
around the room, you have to
It's
guess
like
who the
10
werewolf
people-
is.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like 10 people. Shut their eyes. You all get cards. Some of them say werewolf, some of them say townsperson.
Uh-huh.
Everyone shuts their eyes. There's like a moderator sort of leading the game. They say, werewolves, go ahead and open your eyes. The werewolves wake up.
Uh-huh.
They, between the three of them, silently elect somebody in the town to
Uh-huh.
kill. Then everybody goes back to sleep. Everyone opens up their eyes at once. The moderator says who's dead. And
Right.
then it's up to everybody in the room to decide who is a werewolf and burn them at the stake.
White
And
people
it's so
love
fucking-
games like
Yeah,
this.
it's
White people
crazy.
love
Because
it.
they used to play it for real.
Yeah.
I feel like when you got expendable Negroes, you can do that kind of shit. I'm sorry.
That was Amir talking, by the way.
That wasn't me.
So, how do you guys feel when you go to parties and people go up to you and like, you guys are Jake and Amir, you guys are really cool, but Darren and Will are taking a spot and they're
Yeah.
much cooler than you guys now. Like,
Yeah.
does that hurt you?
No, that's part of the game.
That's part of the game.
Yeah.
You invest in young talent. That's
Okay.
what we're doing.
So
We
you're
believe in you
understanding.
guys. Yeah,
It's
we want you to surpass us.
Okay.
It's crazy to me that I'm in your room right now. I used to have a job where I worked in a t-shirt factory, and I wanted to blow my motherfucking brains out. But
You work
my
for American
boss-
Apparel?
T-shirt. I felt like
Sewing
it.
shirts.
Oh no, but that thought I'm gonna keep to myself.
Okay.
I'm learning things like that. But I listen to you guys' podcast every day, and it really helped me.
Wow, we didn't even know. Thank
And-
you.
That's really cool.
And we get emails like that too, and I don't get what they mean, but my connection with you guys from that helps me understand how people appreciate what we do.
Oh.
Because I didn't really get it, but yeah.
Yeah, because everybody
Oh, yeah.
everybody is a fan of something. So like the comedians we look up to, we're a fan of people that we didn't like quite understand. Like your fans probably don't like us.
Dude, why not?
Just
That's what I
because
find out.
just because I look up to people and they're like, when I was a
yeah.
kid, I used to watch this stuff, and then I watched this stuff from like the 50s and 60s. You're like, I don't get this stuff, but like, hey, the Simpsons writers seem to
So
like
it's like,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're watching Laurel and Hardy right now.
Yeah.
We're Laurel and Hardy.
Is there anybody that when moving to LA or what have you that you were a big fan of, but now maybe you're friends with or you know them on some personal level?
Since moving to LA?
Rick Fox.
Yeah, Rick Fox.
Shit. From the Lakers?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
How do you
amazing.
guys-
Wait, wasn't he in one of your videos?
How do you
Yeah,
get
yeah,
friends?
yeah.
Wait, yeah, hold on. How do you guys get cool friends? Like, I know
All of our friends were losers. I mean,
And they
except for
became
Rick
cool.
Fox. But all of our friends were losers, and they were just really funny and talented. And now they're doing really successful, awesome stuff like Ben Schwartz and Thomas Middleditch.
Wow.
So like,
You got to buy low.
yeah,
You got to hang out with these
just hope for the
assholes
best?
while they're still auditioning for TV shows, and then when they're on a
I'd be
TV show,
intimidated to meet Ben now for the first time. But like, since I saw him when he was just doing Jake and Amir videos, it doesn't feel
Yeah.
like
yeah, we're desensitized to it,
Right.
Retroactively.
Wow.
This is crazy. You guys are like real life-size human beings.
It's like if
What does that mean?
Bigger.
Real life-size human beings.
I've been trying to like stack up.
have you
Hell
weighed
yeah.
yourself since you did the
I actually
creatine stuff?
lost weight.
What?
I've been trying to gain weight for the last few weeks, and I lost weight.
How did you lose weight?
I don't know.
Why are you
How,
trying to
where did you
gain
weigh
weight?
yourself?
I
I've
just
never
wanted
heard
to like
that.
get a bigger chest, get bigger legs.
Oh, it's like gain weight and then turn that shit into some muscle.
Yeah. I want to put on like strong muscle.
See, I want to get some muscles too, but I can't put on weight. I don't know if I'm not eating enough. I don't know if I'm eating the wrong things.
What did you eat today?
Yeah.
Shit. What did I eat today?
You woke
I
up
ate
and you had
I ate a hamburger.
You just
That
that's
was it?
Yes.
Okay, so that's
What?
I would
Not
say
enough?
you're not eating enough. Yeah, of course not.
Where'd you get a hamburger from?
The stand. It had an egg on it. It was tasty, but that's all I had.
That's pretty
You didn't
good.
have breakfast,
No.
so you skipped breakfast, went straight to lunch, and then you just didn't have dinner.
Right.
So yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
Marty's ordering me food, so you know.
Eating.
the very small thing I know about dieting is that you have to eat right away when you wake up because that kickstarts your metabolism.
Oh,
That's
shit.
just like gets your body going. It puts your body to work early.
I
in
gotta
the
like
morning.
check my phone and shit. Like that's I
Yeah,
can't.
I mean, like as soon as I open my eyes, I'm like looking through all of my feeds. But
Right.
as soon as I'm right away, straight to Starbucks, get that croissant in me.
go right to cut.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird that people write us all day long? I'm sure you guys get it too. It's like you can wake up at 3 a.m. and someone's saying, "Hey."
Yeah,
Yeah.
tweeting.
Everyone's
It's
always trying to like
tweeting.
talk to you. Hello? Hey.
it's
what are you doing?
weird.
Hey.
You got to be accessible. Are you guys on Snapchat?
Yeah.
I deleted mine like a week ago.
See,
I got
you're-
tired of it.
Yeah, you're already more mature than me then.
Wait,
you
you
come back.
don't have
I'm trying to actively get into Snapchat.
Can I say your Snapchat? I don't know if it was yesterday or when, but when you showed yourself cooking the food your
Yeah,
mom
yeah.
made, that was hilarious.
That was yesterday. I like that.
I didn't know that you're on Snapchat. I should follow you.
You should. You should.
Okay, I gotta get
I
on
scream
this.
at it
You gotta
on my
come
phone
back,
a lot.
man.
Yeah.
we miss you.
I just put a lot of creative ideas into it. Like honestly, like you know how like I did that thing with my voice was real deep.
Yeah.
I learned it from Snapchat.
Oh, that's
like,
good.
I would go into rooms or in my car and like really record my voice and like see what I could do with it.
Oh, that's
And
fun.
That's why I can say Snapchat taught me a lot of cool shit.
I'm still afraid of talking to Snapchat. I don't know why. I post all pictures to it, but every time I like sit there,
It's
and
hard.
Talk, it's weird. It fucking
Yeah, you got to
weirds
be
me out.
performed.
You
I
gotta
usually only do it when I'm alone. Like I would never like do that cooking thing if anyone else was in the house.
Do you feel uncomfortable?
I just have to do multiple takes of the same stupid joke, and then I'm
Yeah.
like, it feels like I'm performing
Also,
incorrectly.
When you press the button and you have to kind of wait like a second.
Yeah,
because if
and you can't
say
really
too
tell.
fast, it cuts you off.
Yeah.
We do it because it's just not as funny if you don't know the fucking setup.
What's your Snapchat name?
Darren Girdner, I think.
Darren Gertner.
Yeah.
All right, I'm Amir Bloom. AmirBloom.
Blaze plug,
Jake,
dude.
what's yours?
Jake Demand.
Jake
Demand.
Demand.
Okay,
85.
where were you in life when you thought of that?
When I
Or is
thought
that your
Jake
screen
Demand
name?
85.
Is that your screen name?
No, I think I was just like I was trying to get into Snapchat. It was like a couple years ago, and I was like, "Oh, this is a dumb app, so I'll just make a dumb name."
It really was a dumbass
It
like
was.
2
I
years
thought it
ago.
was
Yes.
just like getting and receiving nudes, which I
Right.
wanted to get into, but I was like, I don't want to use my name for that. You know, I did Jake Demand 85.
Some girl started to like kind of hint to the fact that she like wanted to send me nudes 2 nights ago, and it was a weird experience. This is the first time I've ever like had that happen because I've gotten a nude I think like once or twice,
Right,
but it's
unsolicited.
just it's just a photo. I'm like, oh whoa, that was a thing.
Yeah.
But she was trying to like evoke a conversation, and I don't think I think she was unhappy that I didn't like respond
Yeah,
in the way
it's-
that she wanted
You don't
to.
want there to be a paper trail of you
it's
like
I don't-
asking
I-
for the nude.
I don't want. This is weird.
Yeah.
But you know, to do your thing, I guess. Did you get those?
And I mean, for a minute there it was happening, and then all of a sudden it just stopped. And it's been a long time since anyone ever like sends me anything. I think it's because like
It's too dangerous.
Well, there's a lot of fucking shit you have to wade through. I get just a ton of pictures of 14-year-olds with acne, like
Right.
showing me pictures of their friends or something. I'm like, whatever. I thought it was gonna be tits.
I'm not
it wasn't
into
well.
it.
It's tits.
Like I don't get it. I will say now I will never ever send anyone a picture of my dick. Like
Yeah.
this, I would never take a photo. Of
Have
my
you
dick.
done it up until now?
Never. I've never had a photo of my dick before.
Have you guys? Do you do the sexting thing? If you're
I don't, but there are pictures of my dick out there.
Damn it, man.
How the fuck did
What
that
are
happen? They
like?
snuck a picture while you're sleeping.
I was in like a long distance relationship when I was younger. This is before there was like all these like sexting scandals and stuff. Now I know what's up. And then there was another girl that I was just like, I really wanted a nude picture of her, and she was saying I needed to send one of my dick, and I was like,
You had
know
to do
what?
it first.
You're the barter.
No, well, it was like she was close, and I like sent her a picture of my shirt. She's like, I want to see your dick, and I just like knew it was gonna stop.
Right.
And I was like, fuck, it's what it is. Like, I got to do it. I got to
Like,
do it.
Can I shit in a cup instead?
I just pulled the trigger and I did it, and I shouldn't have, but that's one.
But
and
your
that's
face
it.
wasn't in it, obviously.
No, it is.
I like it. You're getting scolded by a 25. You're like, obviously, you're not that dumb.
Damn it!
But here's the thing: like, I took.
Why?
I got the lighting right. I flexed. If someday this picture surfaces, my dick looks big and my abs look good. So like,
Wow.
I'll be embarrassed, but at least it's not like
Why did
my,
you
like,
put your
fat
face in it?
stomach and my tiny little shrimp dick. I fucked with the angles. I made it right.
How many photos did you actually take before you sent the one?
100?
No shit, really?
No, it's probably like 10 or 15 though.
See, when your face isn't in it, you can just snap at least one or
But
two.
the problem
and
is, like,
send
if you
it.
just
Yeah.
if you just like hold the phone above your dick and it's just of your dick in your lap, there's no way it looks good.
Well, you can still do the
wow.
reflection and crop your face out.
Yeah, and that's what I should have done.
Do you have like tattoos or anything that I would be able to tell
Yeah,
it to?
I hit them from this picture.
Oh, really?
But I don't
So
know
you
why
hid
I
the
have
tattoos, but not
well,
the
just because I
face.
think they're not photogenic.
Yeah.
I have a tattoo of a butterfly on my wrist that
Oh, really?
that I
That's
didn't really
adorable.
want in the photo
I don't
of my
see it.
schlong.
Wait, I used to draw one like that. Let me see it. Yeah,
What if
that's
it's the
like
same butterfly?
standard
What about?
butterfly.
Do you guys have tattoos?
I do.
A lot?
Yeah, I have like 6 or 7 on my arm. I want a full sleeve.
That's dope.
But tattoos are expensive, so
I
it's
don't
hard.
do it. I don't like marking myself. I
Yeah.
don't like labels. You know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah.
are a very mature 22-year-old.
Oh my, thank you.
You do have a Nike swoosh on your face, though. I was gonna say.
I did get that tattoo, but it was
Oh,
$50,000.
that was henna.
and I
was
paid
kinda-
for it.
What about Amir? Do you the dick pic thing?
Never a dick pic. I've had like FaceTime sexy times.
Oh, really?
I would
Yeah.
pay to see
FaceTime
that.
sexy.
Wow.
Yeah.
What would you say?
Really?
But can you imagine like the horror of like FaceTime sexy time, and then you hear the and you're like, oh, or like they heard it, and you're like, oh shit, that was not surreptitious at all.
Yeah. Oh shit, so scary.
Remember
phones are the shit.
Remember phone sex from before FaceTime and all that
So
stuff?
just like texting?
No, phone calls.
Oh, like
On the
actually on the
phone?
phone?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I remember my parents sent me to Christian camp several times. Didn't work. Just noticed. But I remember there was one time where this kid was like, yeah, this is a girl from my hometown. He's from Ohio. We're in Tennessee, in Nashville. And he's like, this is a girl from my hometown. Add her on MySpace. She'll call you and have phone sex whenever you want.
Yeah.
Why would I want this?
As a kid, what the fuck does that mean?
Phone sex.
I want to listen to sexy voice, but I can't say sexy voice.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you
I
can't,
can't do
you can't
sexy
talk
back.
dirty.
I'm horrible at dirty
Really?
talk. Can't
Me too.
do it. I can't.
It's a
even
little
fake it.
uncomfortable. It's a little
Do you do
awkward. I think it's a new thing that I started doing like maybe this year. But I'm not like fucking like super deep into it.
When
I'm
were you
still
going to
like,
give me a class on this?
well, I still have to perfect it.
Oh.
I can't
You can't give
I
me
can't
an
like be an
intro?
amateur at it and then fucking teach you because then you're going to go infect the world.
I don't know what I'd say because
So, I'm learning.
I don't think I have sexy voice like you. It's
You
just-
have a sexy voice.
Right.
think so? Like
Yeah.
in me somewhere?
Oh
No,
yeah,
like
it's that
the
deep
voice you
it's
have.
that tenor.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bitch. Let me
I-
throw your titties out on the show.
Yeah. That's a great
Like that
voice.
got me hard.
Hell yeah.
Well, to be fair, you were already hard.
Sure.
We can all sing.
But now I'm pre.
Hit me with another one, Will.
Oh, yeah, I would like to take out the dishes and then put you on the sink and give it to you nasty.
Oh.
Okay, take
Can I
out the
actually-
dishes. That's kind of like you want to throw them to the floor, though. Take
Can I
out
do
the
a
dishes.
voice
It's like,
memo
let's,
of that?
Let's still do the chores, baby. They're not going to clean themselves.
I learned that you just have to listen and then respond accordingly. I learned how to listen last year as
Oh.
well. So I'm learning slow.
That's a
but-
real thing.
But you
That's
just
some real advice.
Listen to what she's saying and pay attention to what you guys are doing, and that's how you respond.
I feel like the only way I can ever respond to somebody talking sexy to me is to be like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. That is what I want. Yeah.
Try that out. Well, no, it might work.
I don't think I'm used to the.
It's like improv. You just yes and like, oh yeah, you're doing
Yeah.
something.
It is
Yeah, it's
yes
hard
and.
for you, baby. And then she's like, oh my pussy. It's like, yeah, it's the tightest pussy I ever felt, dude.
Did you guys do improv like classes?
No.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, no. We
when you-
started like just making videos for ourselves.
Okay, so
That's why we
was
were
Jake
bad
and
at
Amir
performing.
before College Humor, and they kind of like picked it up, or how did you even
Jake
start?
Amir almost started like, well, College Humor started in 1999.
Oh,
but,
wow.
And Amir and I started working at College Humor in 2006, but they didn't have any like, they weren't making original in-office videos then. And then we started doing it kind of just in our spare time, and then it grew into a College Humor web series.
How does it feel that you guys? That's the living definition of just do it, and
Yeah.
here you are.
Well, that's what you guys did, right?
Well, I guess.
I mean,
so, yeah.
doing.
You're still just doing it. Even a podcast is just doing
Yeah,
it.
it literally is like all the successful people say like just do it. It really is that.
Yeah.
But why is that so hard to do? Is the
But
question.
I
Because
get
you're not getting
questions all
paid
the
at
time.
first.
Like one of the most unanswered questions for our podcast is like, I want to do comedy, but I don't know if I should. How do I get into it? What was your path? And you guys are like you're saying a couple years ago, you might have asked us this question.
Yeah.
And you didn't. You just did it, and here you are. You're in the living room. You have a popular podcast. It's like probably going to surpass ours.
Nah.
Wow, if I had sent like 3 years ago me a clip of that just happened right there, he would have jerked off to it.
That's
But it
compliment
is.
number 5.
Sitting down too, because I used to be able to do that. Now I gotta lay down.
What?
Too much again?
No, not enough. I want to know exactly how you jerk off.
I mean,
because
like,
I'm intrigued.
I used to be able to do it in the chair and just go at it, but
Yeah.
now I'm like, what if someone walks in and I'm like, hey?
You got to lay down in the bed in the middle of the
Lay
room.
down in the bed on your side.
No.
Can I reveal something? I have to lay on my side.
I'm a side layer too.
It
I don't
feels.
think I've
I mean,
ever-
I don't have to, but it definitely feels better. I
Yeah.
don't know why. I don't know what the science is behind
How do you
this.
put you? What do you? I mean, you're watching porn, right?
Yeah, but then my phone. I'm laying on my side. Like
Oh,
this.
you just do it
It's
on
a
the
phone, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't
Everything
do
I
that.
is
have
phone.
way too many tabs open to use a phone.
Didn't I tell you the thing
no.
about you got me on the porn site, Jake, years ago?
What?
FUQ.com.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you
Yes,
mentioned that in
dude.
podcast. That's my spot.
Yeah.
Thanks to Jake. I think about you every time I
dude.
jerk
Yeah.
off.
Fuck that. Dude, there's way too much porn on that site.
And now we just gave it to so many more new people.
Wait, you
Oh,
use
yeah,
a
we gotta get a
computer?
sponsor. We gotta get them to sponsor this podcast.
That would be amazing.
Oh my god. Thanks to
My mom would
fuck
not
that
be
guy.
happy, nor would my dad if I was doing like a read of a porn website.
Oh my god.
You wouldn't even have to do a read. Like whatever ad you guys are serving this episode, no chance it's getting as much traffic as fuck.com right now.
Exactly. Right now,
As
after
soon as
7
we
o'clock.
said FUK.com or FUQ.
Yeah,
FUQ.
and I'm fucking embarrassed about it because it's a terrible website.
Is it though? I mean, I
looks
checked it out.
horrible.
Yeah.
What?
I checked it out. It's got some good content.
You know why I like it?
Why?
Because I like options, and it's a page full of options. You
I
want
think-
big ass titties?
There's literally a big ass section.
There's a
I'm
tube
like,
for
that's all I
literally
need.
everything.
yeah, it's fucking
And shit that you
terrible.
didn't even know that you liked, like Money Tube. That's
Yeah, I love
Wait,
that.
Money Tube?
What's Money
What
Tube?
the fuck is MoneyTube?
Money Tube. It's the kind of like it's sort of like sex in public, where it's like a guy with a camera just giving people money to fuck him.
It's the
It's
worst.
all
What?
fake, but
It's so
Oh,
fake.
okay.
But it's like so. It's like there are dudes who really do think, man, if I just gave this bitch fucking $50, she'd suck my dick.
Yeah.
And then he thinks that about every woman. So it's a guy, people who make videos. They go, and it's usually in like Europe or something. He's like,
yeah, it's all check. It's this weird fucking
yeah.
So he goes up to a girl and says, "Hey, I got some money. Do you want to fuck?"
And at first she's like, what? No.
He starts low.
She's
He's like,
being all coy.
I'll give you 50, but whatever the currency is there, like kroner or something. I'll give you 50 euro to show me your tits, and then she'll like do that, and she's like, oh, let's go to my place, we'll have some fun, or let's duck into this alley, and then he pays him like $100 to blow him. Then he's like throwing thousands of dollars, and then they have
So my
sex.
question is, what's the tube?
What do you mean?
You said Money Tube.
It's a page full of
Yeah, like
those
YouTube.
videos.
It's money
Oh.
tube of like.
Oh, like YouTube, but for money videos.
Yeah.
I imagine he was like t-shirt canning, like wads.
Oh,
No,
oh,
no,
sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You really have to go to FUQ. Like that's. I was speaking Will's language and not yours.
Yeah, Money Tube is
Yeah.
the website.
He was caught up with the lingo.
Wait, so I'm
We had a
guessing he has
shorthand
just
already.
like one webcam or like a fucking video camera, and it's like horrible quality.
Oh yeah, like voyeur.
Oh,
tube?
I can't do that. I need
yeah.
lights. I need camera.
Oh, you need
action.
highly
Oh
produced.
shit.
In the
Yeah.
nice mansion.
Yeah,
You
I-
like mansion porn, huh?
I like mansion porn. I really
Really?
do.
Because
You
Darren
like
likes
the-
to fantasize.
Oh, you're like Amir,
Oh, really?
and you're like me.
Yeah.
Oh, so you like the amateur shit? You like the
I like the
HD
very
shit?
Yeah.
amateur as it gets.
I want it
Why?
to look like it's off a laptop sometimes.
Why would I want that?
Because that's like real love. I want.
That's
I wanna-
creepy.
I want to watch people. I want to watch people fucking that look like they actually want to be fucking.
Yes, exactly.
And like the girls in the street, I know they're getting paid,
Yes.
but it sometimes looks like they really like
Yes.
it.
But
And
the
mansion, the
part with you, man.
the
But the
mansion
porn-
is so like it's so creepy to me.
But
I
the
don't know
porn
why.
stars can do the butt thing.
Yeah,
Show me one amateur porn with the butt thing. You know
because
the
no
butt
one
thing.
really
The
does
fucking-
that shit.
Uh-huh.
I want to see.
I've experienced the butt thing in real life, and it is fucking magical.
I like
Yeah.
it. I like it. I'm exactly where you are. I like it when it looks like they really want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
When
like
they make it
documentaries, and we like Transformers 3.
Yes. They're,
That's so fucking true.
if they're
Although in
deciding-
actuality, I like documentaries.
I
So
love
maybe-
Transformers 3.
Me too.
Maybe you'll just want the opposite when they are having sex.
and you like blockbuster movies.
Yeah, it's true. I love blockbuster movies.
Is The Revenant considered a blockbuster?
I think so.
That's a film.
Yeah.
That's not a movie.
It's that almost toes the line. That's art. That shit is real art.
That's art.
He better win a goddamn award.
I love Leonardo
Really should.
DiCaprio.
He plays the same role in every movie, but he's fucking kills it.
I thought you put. Oh, if you
Not in
what
that
if you
one,
put Revenant next to like
Django and Chain.
If you put Revenant, oh, that's all right. Fine, that's kind of close. If you put Revenant next to Wolf of Wall Street,
That's true.
I get.
I mean,
you,
it's just a coked out version with a good haircut.
I know what you're saying because like when he was doing all the Departed movies, like the Scorsese movies, he's
Right.
pretty much like the same brooding
Yeah.
kind of dude. But the Revenant seems like a real departure for him.
Do you guys want to go
Departure.
into like the acting world? Like, what's your goal?
Remember when you did that, Amir?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking. You were in Harold and Kumar.
Yeah. I think we like writing more than acting. It's always weird to say somebody else's lines. I feel like I'm cheating.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
acting, but I can't do it unless I wrote it.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
hard for me
really?
to sell somebody else's words.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
hard.
feel natural.
I've been like looking up into it, like watching videos on YouTube about acting, and
Yeah.
like they're all talking about how you have to live it and feel it, and you have to be able to talk like yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
It's
true.
hard.
Is that something you guys want to do?
I'm trying.
When I was younger, definitely.
And
Like
now you're more focused on singing.
music for sure. But I mean, it's still fun. It's just not my thing. I don't know. I think I'll do it, but it's
I
not
think
something
the
I'm
thing
going to
about
pursue.
acting though is like, I'm sure that there are some actors who have made it who are like, it's pretty fun, but it's not my thing. But like so many actors, it's like their fucking passion. Like,
Right.
it's all they can think. Like I think about going to an audition, and I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Right.
I'm burned out. And an actor is like, good, an opportunity. Yes,
Yeah.
I want to know the lines. I want to be
Yeah.
there. I don't care about the rejection. I want
And
as
that-
many
Yeah.
auditions as I can get.
And that's why I kind of feel shitty and like kind of like a douche saying that. Like, oh yeah, if it happened, I'd do it. Because like some people like fucking it's their whole life.
Yeah.
Right. But the difference is that we're in a position where we made our own shit for long enough that now people are probably offering you
Right.
acting roles.
Right.
And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I will do it. It's not my favorite thing to act, but I don't mind it, and it's money, and it'll be kind of fulfilling.
Yeah, and I keep not taking the opportunities. Like I keep forgetting to email them back and shit because I think, and deep down inside, I don't want to do it, but I do. It's something I would think is interesting. One of the best like surprises of my life, not my life, but one of the fun ones was when I was watching Louis, and then all of a sudden Amir was in it.
Yeah.
That's great.
How the how was that?
That was a really easy acting job because the character was called Young Nervous Writer, and they just put me in a room with other actors and Louis C.K., so I was a young nervous writer. So I didn't even really have to act. It was like I just had to accurately portray how excited and nervous I was in that show.
Did you have to audition for that?
I did. I actually auditioned. I went into audition for another character where like it was like a blogger guy that was like yelling at the camera. But I think I was so nervous while I was doing that
You're like, "You're
that the
perfect."
casting lady was like, you know what? Why don't you try auditioning for young nervous writer? I'm like, that sounds right up my wheelhouse.
Did you get to meet Louis? Like actually like talk to him and have like a genuine conversation? Or?
I mean, we met him while we were shooting because he
Right.
was directing everything.
Right.
It was so impressive because he was also like the DP, so he was like telling the camera guy what lenses to use.
No
Then he
shit.
would direct the scene. Then he would act in it. And then he would call cut. Then he would watch the playback. Then he would tell everybody what to do.
he is
then
a
he would.
genius.
Then I saw him 6 months later on an airplane editing the the
actual
episodes.
episode?
Not my episode, but he was editing another episode on his laptop. So he's doing everything, literally everything, and then also going on a laptop and cutting the fucking episodes himself.
Yeah.
Then I was on
And also
the,
doing stand up.
yeah, and then
He's
also
just
creating
Like
writing
new
an hour
hours.
Yeah.
every fucking year.
That's incredible.
Not only that, just to show you how nice of a guy he is, I was G-chatting with my friend. I'm like, holy shit, Louis C.K.'s on this plane. He's like, you got to go up to him. You say, I was on your show. And I'm like, no, I feel like such a wiener. I don't want to do that. And while I was chatting with him, he like taps me on my shoulder. He's like, hey, dude, how's it going? Like, I remember you from the show. You were so
Louis
funny.
said that?
Like, yeah, he came up to me. And imagine if I saw somebody in a Jake Amir video that had as small of a role as I did on Louis. There's no way in hell I would walk up to him, tap him on the shoulder, and like introduce myself, say like, how's it going? Like wanting to catch up with him.
Were you sitting in first class?
That's an honor.
Yes, but only because somebody else paid for it.
Remember the girl that was your girlfriend and she got hit by a bus?
Yeah.
So if you saw her,
Is this real life or an
You would
an
say hi to
episode?
Ty.
What's that?
You would say hi to her.
Yeah, no, but she was like a co-star with me,
Yeah.
but like somebody that was like one of 12 people in a room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't be as polite, which is like a lesson I also learned from Ben Schwartz that we shoot with sometimes. He like says he introduces himself to the cast and crew on our videos, and they're like, shit, I don't even know these people's names, and now Ben is like this star of the show walking
Ben knows
in.
the
and-
gaffer.
Yeah,
Ah, fuck.
I don't even know his
Ben, what was
fucking
the
name.
gaffer's name?
How
So
did
that's-
he do that? You know what? Because when we saw him one time at Shitty Jobs, he came on to one of those shows, and he did this incredible scene where he
Fucking incredible.
He made a name up, and he went through an entire scene, and then one of the other comedians was like, "Oh, well, what was his name?" And he went, "Oh, it was Bob Lee Smitty do."
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
That's been whatever he did there.
Yeah.
I think he put that on stage.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Was-
He's a special mind.
Is Louis the type of guy where when he speaks, everybody in the room's listening?
Yeah, and he's also like he's physically big, so he has like such a presence that like when he walks into the room, everyone like like stands up tall and like holy shit, it's Louis
Is he
CK.
just funny, or is it more like is he?
He's
always
exactly
funny?
what he is, like which is like surly and like like this is funny and like everything he says is like matter of fact, but it's like so funny and I don't know, you've seen his
I
show,
don't wanna
he's
be
great.
Like that.
Cool
I
as
do.
shit.
I don't want to. I have a job, and I
You
love
don't,
it.
or you do want to be like that?
I want to be like that. I want to just like how he was doing everything. That
Yeah.
type of like what I've learned is being active like that and just doing things, everything now in the moment is like that's how you really live.
Well, that's
Not
what
to be
you're.
complacent.
That's how he learned is because he used to have to make his own movies and direct them, so he learned what the lenses meant. He learned how to direct. He learned how to edit, and now he's doing it all. But that's what you guys are doing with your music videos. You just told me that Will shot your music video and then you edit it.
Yeah.
Like Will is
Right.
an actor comedian. And he's
with
shooting.
Louis because he's already done it.
Yeah.
You guys are about to like be on the most fun part of the journey.
I'm
the next
learning.
20 years is gonna be fucking dope.
I want to go
hope
on
so.
tour so bad.
You guys are close
And
to
to
doing
do
that,
what?
too.
Are you guys well music? But I also want to do like we have an idea of doing. She didn't show up, so it will open with Will doing stand up, and then in the middle we'll do a podcast, and then I'll close it with music.
Oh fuck yeah!
But we also like freestyle.
It's like a
and,
variety show.
Yeah, we also like freestyle and make rap songs that we like premiere. I mean, we've only done it once, but we're gonna make it a thing that we do on the podcast. So like maybe even Will perform.
Holy
That'd be
shit.
amazing.
But like I don't know how do you do that? Like,
Well, you know how you do it. You take the first step and do shows with us in Austin, South by Southwest, March 10th and 11th.
Oh, good.
there you go. Wow, good plug. Fucking
Good
organic.
plug.
If you guys are listening before March, I think your show's the 11th, right? Friday, March
Right?
11th
You need
at 3
to have
p.m.
a late night talk show.
I think it's at 2 o'clock. Wait, 4 o'clock?
It's
2
at
o'clock?
3.
3 o'clock. In the middle.
If you're listening near Austin, Texas, Jake and I are doing a show. These guys are doing a show. A bunch of headcom podcasters are doing a show. Tickets are still available. Have you posted this show anywhere? Like,
I think
where should
not,
we
like,
tell people to go?
For our show?
Yeah.
For the Open Space Cafe show? Or
No, for the Austin, Texas one.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know. Is it a website?
There's a link. There's a bit.ly
There-
that Jake
yeah.
sent.
Well, by the time this goes out, we'll just say that it'll be on what website?
If I were you
If-
show.com.
It'll definitely be on our website.
If I were you show.com. It's also at the North Door, so you can check out their website.
Yeah. And you guys are also doing a show. Oh wait, this is gonna come out after your show's already done, right?
Yeah.
Because your show's in a few
Yeah,
days.
so right now we I guess we're speaking as if we've done a show before. It went great.
Oh, it was absolutely great.
We had a great
I
time.
loved the
2 people showed up.
Yeah.
So the crowd is pretty packed.
Mommy and Daddy.
I think it's gonna be awesome.
When
This
was
is
your first podcast show? Like your first live one?
our first live
2 years
podcast show.
ago.
Where did we do it?
Snail Trail.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Littlefield.
Wow,
the first
shit,
one?
you really did. Yeah,
Told you I'm one of them.
day one.
Yeah.
Where is that at?
It was at.
It was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, in Brooklyn,
Park Slope.
like Park Slope. What's it called? Littlefield.
Yeah.
Paint me a photo. Were you nervous? How many people?
Very
I was
nervous.
You were
I was
nervous?
super nervous because like every other show we had ever done, we had scripted. Like we didn't improvise. We had never done a live version of our podcast before.
Oh,
So,
scripted. Wow.
For the first time, like we were about to go up and basically improvise in front of 300 people, including our family or my family and
Right.
like our agents and managers who had like helped us launch this podcast. It was very nerve-wracking.
Wow.
But
Yeah,
it went well. It was fun.
we saw you at UCB. What was that, like a year and a half ago?
Mm-hmm,
It was like a college humor show, and you guys did like jokes about an an You guys like
yeah.
rapped and shit. Was that
Yeah.
scripted?
That
What
was scripted.
That was
Yeah.
scripted. Wow.
I mean, loosely, but yeah.
Isn't it harder to like memorize something and like go
Yes.
perform that? I feel
Yeah.
like just talking is easier.
Yeah.
How do I get in at UCB? That's what I'm trying to do.
I have the artistic director's email. I'll give it to you.
Oh, really cool.
Yeah,
Thanks.
well, fuck that. I'll put y'all on an email. We'll
Oh,
make the
hell
intro.
yeah.
He would be super pumped to have you guys. You would sell out a show in a fucking second.
You guys are so cool.
Yeah.
Man, what can I do for you?
You're already doing it.
You're doing this podcast. Like, if we just keep on getting your podcast more and more successful, which it already is, like reaching 40,000 people.
Yeah.
People like every single episode.
That's
you guys can
insane.
come on tour with us at some point.
Wow.
Like,
Dude, let's fucking do that.
That'd be
we're going to be opening for you.
I would love to do that. Can
How
we
long?
do that?
How long have you guys had a podcast for?
40 weeks? 41 weeks?
Like 9 months, 8 months.
Yeah.
At 9 months, what was our podcast at? Do you think?
Probably roughly the same.
Think so?
Yeah.
So we got to keep being consistent
Yeah,
and loving each other.
Yeah.
Now tell me this, like that's all happy and good, but do you guys feel pressure now? Like, or no?
We always feel pressure.
Really?
Yeah, because you want to keep making stuff.
I was going to say I didn't.
Oh, you don't feel pressure?
Well, I maybe a small amount. I feel like my job is very low pressure. There's a lot of stuff that we have to do, but it's all kind of fun.
How connected
Yeah.
are you to like the Instagram, the Twitter? Like how often do you check the shit?
I mean, I check the meaningless shit more often than I should,
Oh, really?
and the meaningful shit not as often as I should. But we're still like we're on top of it enough to like record every single week and book shows and tour and do all that stuff.
Yeah, you have to be
But
consistent.
we could always be more proactive.
Really?
But I mean, the fact that you guys are doing your show, that we're doing our show, that we're going to Austin, all this, we're like taking these good steps.
Shit. Fuck.
Yeah.
I need a Marty.
Yeah. My dream, like, for a minute I got a little sad in my life because I forgot what my dream was. And my dream is actually, you ever seen Louis C.K. live at the Beacon Theater?
Yeah.
That kind of theater that he was doing? Oh, that's it. That's what I want to do.
You want to do stand up.
Yeah, I want to do stand up there. Like that.
Do you realize how attainable your goal is?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not like it's an amazing goal, but think about like all the kids that are like living in the middle of nowhere in Idaho or some shit that want to do that too, and they haven't even taken a step to get started.
Yeah.
You're 22 and you could already sell out a show.
I'm like, it gives me a lot of anxiety because I honestly do
Yeah.
feel like I'm getting closer, and that's why I feel like I'm like crumbling at the same time because it's
Right.
too real too soon.
Because they're like it's not just hopes and dreams anymore. It's like
Yeah.
kind of reality.
Yeah. If I made the right decisions, like over time, I could do it. But I'm scared shitless all the time, and I don't know. So
Do
hopefully,
you
I don't
do
let that
stand
get
up?
my
Do you
way.
do stand up?
But I got to do it more. Is the question. So I decided I'm going to start paying to go to open mics because I hate the ones that you have to go to and you might not go up.
Right.
Right.
But, like bring your shows.
Yeah,
in
yeah. So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna do it however I can.
Yeah.
Do you guys do stand up?
Terrifies the shit out of me. I would never. I couldn't.
Never done it?
I've done it once.
How was that?
Scary. Sometimes we host shows. Like they'll have us just like do bits and stuff, and then like in between acts, I just have to go on stage and say thank you to the last comic and let's bring up the next comic. And then sometimes I'm like, I'm going to say a joke. And I get more nervous for that one joke in front of 60 people than I ever have performing in front of however many people during the podcast. Because I'm so fucking terrified that, because this is a written thing that I'm presenting to them.
Yep.
And if they don't laugh, I'm like,
Gift.
I'm a
You're like,
loser.
I wrapped this gift for you, and here it is. And
I
they're
had
like, "We
one
don't want
joke.
it."
It's terrible.
so sad.
The fear is always like tripping over your words. Like doing a setup and then the punchline, you fuck it up.
Have you ever? I recently tweeted, "There's nothing to fear but fear itself," and having a typo in a really good tweet. Like, can you imagine like coming up with a great joke and you have a typo in it in the Twitter, and you're just like, "Shit, I can't delete and repost."
that
Then people
happens.
see that it's twice. Should I just leave it and hope nobody sees it? All the comments are about the typo. Fuck! I really, really had this precious thing, and I fucked it up.
You
That's
did.
what stand up is like. I'm like, holy shit! What if I like if you misspeak? or say something incorrectly, or like, you know, there's like some subtle nuance to every single way, and the way you say it.
Instantly lose.
If you fumble it, you're done. You can't. Hold on, let me try that again. There's no let me try that again.
Exactly.
God damn it, life is too much pressure.
But what you got to do is got to get. I think the two keys for me that I'm trying to learn is that oh, I forgot in this instance. No.
Okay.
Never mind.
You didn't remember one of the keys.
You didn't even remember one of the keys?
No, it was too much pressure. No.
You guys don't realize this is every day.
I hate that about myself.
Multiple
It's
times
actually-
a day.
When
There's
I started
4
that-
things you need to know. Shit.
What were they all?
I swear to God, I started that sentence with both of them in my head.
And then just vanish.
Just vanished, and I'm not even going to try to
Wow.
get it back.
Especially because 2 keys was the last thing you said. So like you must have forgotten it instantly.
I did.
Yeah.
Before you started the first sentence.
You dropped it. It wasn't even a fadeaway. It was a cut to black.
I hate myself so much. You guys got a
Cut to black
suicide
would be a
room?
good name for your stand-up special.
Cut to black?
Yeah.
Wow.
That is cool.
That actually is. I ain't paying you no goddamn royalties. This was my podcast.
Shit.
On that note, where can they find you guys?
Yeah.
We have a podcast on HeadGum as well called If I Were You. If you guys are listening to this podcast and you want to hear more me and Jake, you can listen to it if I were you show.com or at headgum.com.
What do you guys talk about?
Well, actually, on this episode that we posted today, we talk about you guys.
Oh shit,
'Cause
I
you're
have to go
the guest.
listen. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
shit.
have
Now I
you
see what you
guys
mean.
on
Yeah.
our show. So if you guys want to hear more
I
of
don't
the
wanna
4
do it.
of us talking,
I don't want to do it, I'll be honest.
Okay, never mind.
Listen to
Just
an
kidding, I
hour
would
of
love
this
to.
and you
I would
can't
love
get
to do
enough.
if you want even more
you
of
guys are
us,
just going to leave our house.
Yeah. We got what we
say we
needed.
want to do your podcast, but we actually...
ours is an advice show, which is a little more formulaic than your show. Yours is just like people chatting.
Just
Yeah.
chatting with friends.
We're trying to give advice, and sometimes it's harder than actually chatting.
Yeah,
and
we
sometimes
typically
it's
give
easier.
some advice at the end, but like,
I
never
feel like
feel
we have
good.
been. We have
give
been.
each other
Yeah, we
advice.
We have been giving each other advice.
Yeah.
what the fuck is that?
It's our food. We got to stop this podcast. Start the next one.
Start it right.
Yeah.
Stop it. I'm trying to eat some food. I haven't eaten today. I'm trying to gain
You
weight.
almost got
Thank
him
you
with a
guys for
hamburger.
having us.
This
Thank
was
you.
amazing. Thank
this
you guys.
is more amazing for us. Thank you guys.
We will never have another guest.
Appreciate it.
That was a HeadGum podcast.